The night feels heavy. Rain taps against the windows of a quiet restaurant on the edge of town. Inside, the smell of warm bread fills the air, but the mood is far from warm. In the corner, a young man in a faded uniform bends over a table, cleaning, with slow, tired hands. His name is Ethan, just 19, but his eyes look older, like someone who's already seen too much pain. Most customers don't notice him. To them, he's just another waiter. But tonight, his story will unfold in a way that no one inside this room will ever forget. Ethan carries secrets, burdens that weigh heavier than the trays he balances. He works long shifts, not for himself, but for someone who depends on him, a younger sister fighting an illness that medicine alone can keep at bay. Every hour, every tip, every sacrifice, it's for her. But here's the thing about life. The quiet struggles, the ones no one sees, often lead to moments that shake the world awake. And on this stormy night, one customer is about to see the truth behind Ethan's tired smile. James sits near the window, his suit sharp, but his face calm, almost too calm for a man dining alone. He orders lunch like anyone else, his tone polite, his eyes soft. To Ethan, James is just another customer. He doesn't know this man holds a secret just as big as his own. That James is not just a customer at all. As Ethan sets the plate down, James notices something small but impossible to ignore. Ethan's hand shakes, not from nerves but from pain. The skin is swollen, the knuckles bruised, the wrist stiff as if broken. Yet Ethan hides it, pressing on as though nothing is wrong. James leans back, watching quietly. He doesn't reveal who he is. Not yet. Ethan forces a smile. "Enjoy your meal, sir," he whispers. His voice cracks, not from weakness but from exhaustion. James nods, but inside questions rise. Why is this boy working with a broken hand? Why isn't anyone helping him? And most importantly, what story lies behind those eyes? The restaurant feels different now. The clinking of forks, the low hum of conversation all fade as James studies Ethan's every move. A storm is brewing, not just outside in the rain, but inside these four walls. And soon the truth will break open piece by painful piece. The shift drags on. Ethan moves slowly, his face pale, his injured hand tucked close to his body. Every step looks heavier than the last. He drops a glass at one table, apologizing quickly before anyone can scold him. His boss, a sharp-eyed manager with little patience, watches from the counter. "Ethan," the manager snaps. "Pick it up. No mistakes tonight." "Yes, sir," Ethan replies, forcing his voice steady, though his pain is clear. James watches closely. His mind races. A broken hand, no support, long hours. Something about this doesn't sit right. He feels anger rise, not at Ethan, but at the world that forced him into this corner. Ethan slips into the back kitchen for a moment, gripping his wrist tightly. He breathes hard, fighting back tears. His co-workers avoid him, too busy with their own tasks. No one asks if he's okay, no one dares. Then James hears something, two waiters whispering nearby. "Poor kid," one says quietly. "He hasn't had a break in weeks. He's always talking about his little sister. Medicine costs a fortune, I think. That's why he won't stop working, even like this." The other shakes his head. "I don't know how long he can keep going. One of these days he's going to collapse right here." James feels his chest tighten. This isn't just about a broken hand. This is about survival. This boy is carrying the weight of a family on his shoulders, alone. Hours pass. The restaurant grows quiet as the dinner rush fades. James finishes his meal, but he doesn't leave. Something keeps him seated, eyes locked on Ethan. And then it happens. Ethan stumbles near the kitchen door. The tray slips. Plates crash to the floor. The sound echoes like thunder in the silent room. Every head turns. The manager storms over, his face red with anger. "What's wrong with you, Ethan? Can't you do one thing right?" "I'm sorry, sir," Ethan stammers, clutching his wrist. His voice is low, broken. "I'll clean it up." But James sees the truth. Ethan isn't clumsy. He's in pain. He's been hiding it all night. The manager grabs his arm roughly. Ethan winces, nearly dropping to his knees. And that's when James stands. His chair scrapes the floor, his presence suddenly commanding. "Enough," James says firmly. The whole room freezes. Eyes dart between the suited man and the struggling boy. The manager frowns. "And who are you to tell me how to run my staff?" James takes a step forward. His voice is calm, but sharp as a blade. "I'm the owner of this restaurant." The room gasps. Even Ethan stares, wide-eyed, unable to believe what he just heard. Silence fills the air, heavy and cold. The manager's face drains of color. "You?" he stutters. "Yes," James replies. His eyes narrow. "And I've been watching everything. Tonight." The manager backs away, his confidence shattered. James turns to Ethan, his voice softer now. "Why didn't you say something?" Ethan's lips tremble. He tries to speak, but words fail him. Finally, in a whisper, he says, "I can't afford to stop working. My sister, she needs me. If I don't work, she won't get her medicine." Tears well in his eyes, but he quickly wipes them away, ashamed of his own weakness. James feels his heart sink. This boy isn't just an employee. He's a fighter, sacrificing everything for someone he loves. The customers watch in silence, their meals forgotten. For the first time, Ethan's story is laid bare, raw and real. James places a hand on Ethan's shoulder. "You don't have to do this alone." The next morning, the restaurant is different. Sunlight streams through the windows, chasing away last night's storm. The staff gathers nervously, unsure of what the new day will bring. James walks in, his expression firm but kind. Ethan stands beside him, still unsure if this is all real. From today, James announces, things will change. Fair pay, fair hours, respect for every single one of you. The staff exchange stunned looks, some smile, some fight back tears. For years they endured silence. Today, someone finally listened. Then James turns to Ethan. His voice softens. "You've carried more than any young man should. You need time to heal. You'll get full paid leave until your hand recovers." Ethan's eyes widen. "But sir, my sister," James interrupts gently. "Her medicine will be taken care of. From now on, you focus on her, on yourself." For the first time in months, Ethan feels the weight lift from his shoulders. His hands shake, not from pain this time, but from relief. Tears spill freely as he whispers, "Thank you. Thank you so much." The room fills with quiet applause from the staff. Even the customers who overhear join in. Hope replaces fear. James smiles faintly. "Sometimes," he says, "the quiet struggle of one brave young man can open the eyes of the world." The camera lingers on Ethan's face, his tears shining like the morning sun. The boy who once carried the world alone now knows he's not invisible. And as the screen fades to black, one truth remains clear. Behind every tired smile is a story waiting to be seen, and sometimes all it takes is one person willing to look.